Hey everyone, this is Jose, also known as Elmagnificoco. Today we're going to be playing a blue-red Kiki Jiki list. Over my LGS, I'm known for playing these blue-red style decks. I was a big fan of blue-red Phoenix. Splinter Twin was around. But now that we missed Splinter Twin, we're playing with Kiki Jiki. So I'll do a quick deck tech here. We're playing 23 lands, 8 of them which are fetches. 4 of these can be any blue fetches. Here I'm using Polluted Deltas. You don't necessarily need the Sculling Torrents, but I do recommend them. I know people like to budget and play the other blue fetches, but fetching for the basic mountain can be necessary sometimes, especially when you're playing against the aggressive decks, something like Burn. We're trying a couple 1-ups. We're trying a Spire Bluff Canal, a Mystic Sanctuary, and a Desolate Lighthouse. Spire Bluff Canal, sometimes you just want to not take land off of it. This could also be a Fire Islet. There's a couple of different ways you can build a mana base. I'm trying out the Mystic Sanctuary here to be able to get back things like Cryptic Command. It also helps with using Bolt to print out your opponent. Desolate Lighthouse to pitch away any extra lands or anything that you might not need in a matchup. We're also playing 2 Steam Vents, 2 Sulfur Falls. I'm playing 1 basic mountain, and I believe it's 7 islands. I've noticed a lot of people playing Cascade Bluffs, which I don't mind. I think I would play them. I'm trying to play a list that I have in paper, so I would try to play one, maybe take out an island for them. But I also like having a bunch of islands because we have cards like Blood Moon. And looking at the list, it kind of seems like we might be low on red sources for Kiki Jiki, but I tend to fetch double Steam Vents at the very beginning, or at least just one, and we just naturally draw our red sources throughout the course of the game to get to 5 mana with Kiki Jiki. As far as spells, we're running 4 Ops. The instant speed is very relevant with the Brandborns we have here. We have 2 Serum Visions, 1 Spell Snare, 4 Lightning Bolts. Goes with Snapcaster package, go Bolt, Snap, Bolt. We are playing 4 Snapcaster Mages, 2 Remands. This is generally a card I like to play as 4-ups, but I think the meta is a little too fast for Remand to be playable. If it was slower, I would definitely play a lot more. I'm playing 4 Brandborn Cutthroats. This is one of the cards that's impressed me very much. As I've played Magic, I started out with control decks, and I think as I've gotten into the game a little more, I like to play decks that are a little more aggressive or have a game plan that ultimately ends up killing your opponent without having to wait to pick up your combo pieces or taking long games. And then in our 3-drop slots, we have 2 Deceiver Exarchs, 3 Pestermites. I've seen lists playing 4 Deceiver Exarchs, which I think is fine against the aggressive decks, but since I like Beaten Face, I like to play the 3 Pestermites instead. We have 2 Force Negations. These combo very well with the Brandborns as well. You can play these on 2 and then back them up with Force Negations and still grow them in the process. We have 2 Blood Moons. These are very good against the Amulet Titan decks, Tron, a couple other things. The greedy mana bases like Jund. Although if they're playing Ren and 6, it's not as good anymore. So I don't play anymore in the sideboard. I used to play these as 3 or 4-ups, and they've been dwindling in number as we progress through the modern metagame. I'm playing 2 Cryptic Commands and 2 Jason Mind Sculptors. Now, something I've been wanting to do is maybe cut a Jace, because every time I draw them, I seem to want them to just be Cryptic Commands. So I might just be switching those out in later iterations of the deck. We have 2 Kiki Jikis. I know many lists are playing 3 of them. I think 3 is a little too many. I know you want to see them, but at the time that you hit them in your hand, I tend to have them in my opening hand a lot, and I never really want them there. I want Magmatic Sinkhole to deal with troublesome Planeswalkers, or a lot of these blue-red lists tend to have trouble with the chonkier creatures, so things like Magmatic Sinkhole really help. In the sideboard, we've got a ton of Graveyard Hate with Relic of Progenitus, Anger the Gods, and 1 Ashiok. Ashiok is also very good against the Amulet Titan decks, Tron list. Tron with Blood Moon, it doesn't exactly get them. Like, it stops them from getting their 7 mana right away, but unless you have early pressure, it doesn't really do you any good, because they'll eventually get to that mana and eventually cast their big Ulamogs and take over the game that way, or things like Karn. For the aggressive matchups, we also have 2 Braids, and the Anger the Gods work here too. Against Burn, we have Dragon's Claw. As far as things we bring in against control, it's usually things like Mystical Dispute and Vendilion Click sometimes, and then 2 Route is Visceroys. These are very good against the mid-range matchups as well, but depending on how aggressive the lists are, we take in one or maybe none at all, or the second one against control. And then we've got another Magmatic Sinkhole for decks with larger creature. So we're going to run this through a league. I went 4-1 yesterday with this. Unfortunately, the mic wasn't getting through. So hopefully we can get another one with the actual mic working. And I'll see you guys soon. Alright, going into match 1 here. We won the die roll, so yes, I'd like to play first. Oh my god. Just what I said earlier. I tend to start with these in hand. I'm not sure what's going on, but I always tend to have them in hand. In my opening hand. Yeah, so this is definitely not keepable. We've got actually all these cards are uncastable at the moment, so let's go ahead and take a mulligan. There's another Kiki Jiki. Jesus. Okay. I don't know if I want to keep this one. Let's see. If I started with just these, is this keepable with Opt, Brineborn? I don't think I need the double Blood Moon either. And I'm on the play. I guess my opponent's also deciding whether or not to keep. I think this is a risky keep. This is something we can't play with, especially with the Opt. But I might just pitch it away. If my opponent mulligans, I will mulligan as well, but if not, I'll just keep this hand. So we'll see what they do here. Yeah, don't need the double Blood Moon. They mulligan to 6. Okay, so we're gonna mulligan as well. Alright, this is a lot better. I'll put away one of the lands and the Force of Negation. It really depends on what we're playing against. Oh, they're mulligan down to 5 cards. If that's the case, I think I keep the Force and put away a land. Yeah. Let's put away an island and let's put away the bolt here. Done. And we'll see what my opponent does. I guess putting away the bolt makes the Snapcaster worse. Alright. Let's keep, start off the game. I could also just pitch the Force to, or pitch Snapcaster to the Force. We'll see. Alright, Spire Bluff Canal. Tome Scour. Target player puts the top 5 cards of the library. Who are they targeting? Themselves, I imagine? Yeah. We'll let this happen. Yeah, I was thinking about countering that, but decided not to. I don't think I want a 2-for-1. Oh, Serum Visions. Alright, let's go ahead and cast that now. We'll fetch for an island here. Did it hit some dredgers? Brineborn, Sinkhole. Let's put these both on the bottom. I just want to hit more lands. I'm gonna dredge Creeping Chill. I don't like that this doesn't cast it. The fact that it just kind of happens is almost impossible to interact with. Okay. Alright, did not hit the 3rd land here, but I can always play Brineborn and then protect it. I might just pitch the Jace, because Jace might be pretty bad in this matchup. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and play the Brineborn. Kiki Jiki. Well, I have the combo in hand. If I draw a land, I might actually just Snapcaster Serum Visions as well. But I imagine they try to hit Dark Blast here? Or they dredge for Dark Blast? Oh, they had Stinkweed Imp. Yeah. Okay. Nothing, huh? I could play the Snap here, but I don't want to play it for no value. Oh my god. How do I draw a second one? Okay. Well, getting for 2 again. Probably just using Stinkweed again. I imagine they're going to hit like Narcomoeba at some point. Be very surprised if they didn't. Yeah. They've gone through a lot of their deck. Comes in tapped as well. At this point, I might just cast Snapcaster. They're going to Conflagrate here. I'll definitely force. Yeah, that's what it looks like is happening. They could get to discard a bunch of cards. Just choosing their targets, I guess. Oh, hello? Okay. So 3 and 2. Oh, that's pretty smart. Okay. Either way, we're gonna pitch this Crow Duder. And I'm not gonna play the Brineborn. Ugh. Alright. Let's attack. They're out of cards in hand. I guess I have one. Man, I really need net lands. Like if they dredge Dark Blast as well, like it doesn't really do us any good. I'll let this happen. Are they gonna play Ox? Ugh. That's gross. Yeah, I think that's gonna be game over here. Seeing the Ox on the field is pretty scary. We need 4 mana to play Cryptic. Okay, yeah, that's just gonna kill us. That's unfortunate. Didn't draw the 3rd land. Or the 4th. Ugh. Wasn't hitting one for a while. Okay, this is a matchup where I definitely want Anger the Gods, Ashioks, Relics, some number of Braids too. We'll see. Okay, definitely don't want Jace or the Blood Moons. The Forces are also cards that can come out. Spell Snare is fine. Remand is one of the ones that I don't really care for. It can be any number of these. And a Sinkhole? Yeah. Yeah, because Jace doesn't impact the board as much when they're swarming us. Blood Moon's just not great against them. Force Negation can get some of their things, but I don't really want to 2-for-1 myself since they're usually the things that I want to counter. I just want to counter it because it puts cards in the graveyard or it draws them extra cards. And then Remand is just not super great in this matchup. I'd rather have things like Anger the Gods and more ways to interact with their creatures. Yeah, this looks fine. The Spell Snare is fine. It hits a Cathartic Reunion. What else does it actually hit? Bloodghast, but they can bring it back. I'm not sure if the list are playing Once Upon a Time. I don't believe they are, so this is something that I can actually take out. I'll keep 1 force. Do it like that. Look at that, Kiki Jiki in hand again. Alright, we'll keep this. This hand is a lot better. I also have Ashiok in hand, so they can help us out. Alright, start off with turn 1 island, Serum Visions. Might just try to hit more red sources or just draw them naturally. Okay. Snapcaster is not going to be great here, so I'm going to put it on the bottom. Cryptic Command is fine. I can go turn 3 Ashiok, turn 4 Deceiver, and then hopefully hit the land by then. Oh. I guess I have that new card from Throne of Eldraine, Merchant of the Veil. I don't know what the one-man side is. Haggle, I believe it is. Oh, just nothing. Okay. That's fine with me. Insolent Neonate. And then here I might just play Deceiver Exarch. Alright, there's my 5th land as well. So I think what I'm going to do is just play Ashiok. And wait for them to do something about them. And then next turn I can go Deceiver Exarch. Tap something down, and then play Kiki Jiki the following turn. Yeah, that seems like the play. Because now they kind of have to either hold back or try to hit something before I can activate the Ashiok. Imagine they hit Ashiok first and then possibly sack the Neonate. Yep, makes sense. Ashiok down to 4. Stinkweed Imp. Okay. Just hard casting creatures makes sense. Alright. Let's play the Scalding Tarn and pass. And we'll wait for them to do something. If they want to play another creature and tap out, then that's fine with me. Because I can just kill them the following turn. Come on, tap out. Alright, not tapping out makes me a little sad. I'm going to tap down their Blood Crypt here. And I'm going to go ahead and fetch. Let's get a Steam Vents. Ooh, and a Relic. Okay. You go ahead and go for it. The only interaction that I saw that they had might be was the Dark Blast and Conflagrate. But they might have something here. Echoing Truth. Okay. That's fine. And I'm just gonna use the Ashiok. Now if they get rid of my my Kiki Jiki, I'll be pretty sad. Might as well get in there. Just in case this doesn't make it, push that last bit of damage. Or get the value that I can from Kiki Jiki. Like they could have very much have something like Cathartic Reunion, pitch, Conflagrate, and something else, and then just draw cards, and then kill my Kiki Jiki that way. Alright. They also didn't fetch because I have Ashiok on the field. That prevents that from happening. Okay. Dark Blast, yep. Alright, with the amount of Kiki Jikis we've been drawing, I'm sure we'll just draw another one. I believe. Yep. Alright, well, this relic is going to hit a lot of cards. So I'm okay with that. Yep. Just get their dredgers out of the way. And tome scour themselves? Okay. Seeing that Ox in the graveyard also makes me feel a lot better. Are they gonna Ox here? Man. That's so gross. Like, even if we didn't minus, they still had the Ashiok dead. Yep. Now dredge everything. Oh my god. That's so much value. Alright, well, let's go ahead and play the relic here. And I'm just gonna pop it and then use Cryptic Command to tap draw. Unless we draw something pretty relevant. Like another Kiki Jiki? Sinkhole. Okay. Five, six, seven, eight. That's not dead. I'm thinking about tapping and drawing here. I'd go to 5. Which I think is okay because I can just tap draw the next turn. Because that gives me a chance to play Brineborn. Or just Deceiver Exarch. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go Deceiver Exarch, untap my land, play Brineborn Cutthroat. And then the following turn I can play Cryptic Command. Okay. Oh my god, no way. That's insane. Okay, well, nothing I can do about that. That's pretty unfortunate. And again, I wish I could interact with these, but I can't. So, maybe I shouldn't have gone for the combo there, but I think with the amount of Dark Blast they play, I think they only play like 1 or 2, so the chance of them actually having interaction to me seemed pretty low. So, I don't know. We'll head over to match 2 here shortly. Alright, going into round 2 here. Lost a die roll, so ooh, this hand is okay. I've got a Serum Visions, I've got a Remand, I've got a Force, and a Jace. Seems like blue, classic blue control here. Oh, is this burn? This makes the Force a lot better. And Remand pretty terrible. Let's go turn 1, fetch for an island. Go Serum Visions. Mana Tithe. Okay, not. Got by the Mana Tithe there. But, I mean, I'd rather have that countered than anything in here. So not burn. Okay. Got a bunch of lands. I want to hit more lands, so that's why I'm not playing the fetches. Made it red with it? Okay. Flagstones of Trocaire. Is it Trocaire or Trocaire? Do I remand this or just force it? No, I can remand and then force it the following turn. Yeah, I don't have to play the Serum Visions here. Got another one? Okay. I'm gonna get a Steam Vents here. Let's just go force. Alright. Let's play our Jace. And since they didn't hit a land drop, I'm actually gonna plus. Let's put that on the bottom. Yes. I mean, they might hit another land here, but my Jace is at 5. It can't get bolted unless they have double bolt. Molten Rain. Okay, that's fine. I'll just brainstorm this turn. There's a land. And I will put away Snapcaster and Serum Visions. And I'm just going to play the Steam Vents. And that lets me play Brineborn and Remand in the same turn. I could also bully their lands with Pestermite. Alright, let's go. Brineborn. Remand. So one thing I could do is go plus on them if they don't hit another land. No, I'm just going to brainstorm. Alright, that's fine. Let's go put away Pestermite and the Opt. Play the Fetch. And then I have Snapcaster Force here. Yeah, playing on my opponent's turn feels so good. Alright. Could also go Mystic Sanctuary for the Force. But I definitely want to play it with the Snapcasters, so. Alright. Opponents had enough. Got me with the Mana Tithe, but they didn't get me for the game. So Blood Moon seems like it's going to be not so good here. I imagine they're going to bring in things like Boil. So that's one of the reasons you don't really want that many islands either. Let's see, but anything else I might want? Mystical Dispute and Vendilion Click. I don't think Ashios can. I could bring in Dragon's Claw, but I feel like it's not going to do anything. And these decks tend to play Planeswalkers as their win cons. So let's see. Maybe Spell Snare is not going to be good as good. They might play Rituals. I still like the remands. I got 3 cards here. Actually, don't even think I need this many disputes, so I can bring these in. Also, my land's getting destroyed also fuels my my magmatic sinkhole. Yeah, we'll run it like this. I like the bolt still. I've seen these lists also play Rabble Master, so if they land one early enough, it can really get us. Let's keep. Watch him go Mountain, Exile, Simian Spirit Guide, play Desperate Ritual into Rabble Master. That's why the Mountain here. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, that's fine. Play Spire Bluff and pass. Boom. Okay. Destroy target land you don't control and target land you. Oh, you and you don't control. I might just play the snap here. Yeah. If they don't actually have anything to do with this to interact, then that's gonna be good for me. Let's play the island. Yeah, they're not actually doing anything here. Canyon, they can just pop it. Sure. I'm still gonna get in there. Okie dokie. At some point this, oh my god, we just keep drawing land after land too. Okay. Sure. Oh no, no, we're starting to draw fetches. If I can hit one more land, I can play this Pestermite. Sure. Alright, there's an op too. If I draw another bolt, it's gonna be so sick we can just kill them. My opponent's asking how many islands I have. Alright, let's go ahead and opt here. I might just go for a bolt. Brandborn Cutthroat. Alright, that's fine. I can cast it, right? Remand, okay. I mean, let's just keep getting in there. And I have to keep in mind that it cost me 2 to crack the fetch. Suppression fields. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... Actually, I don't actually care about that. That's fine. Play Brandborn? Are you dead? Yeah, that's kind of the problem with these land destruction decks is you can get a lot of lands and destroy. Like they, how many did they do there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They took 5 of my lands, and I just landed Snapcaster and beat their face, and they didn't actually have a threat. So, pretty interesting way to win the game with just the regular Snapcaster beats, not even with the bolts. But we got the win. I'll see you in round 3. All right, going into round 3 here. Won the die roll. We're playing against Manadork. I realized I also had my my moto sounds off, so you'll be able to enjoy those right now. Hand is fine. Well, it's not like great, but I have Serum Visions and I have a bunch of lands and I have a Kiki Jiki. And I swear I've had this in hand every match. I swear. I don't know what it is. But we'll go ahead and keep this hand. I'll start off with a turn 1 Polluted Delta, fetch an island, and then Serum Visions, and hope to not hit any more lands. I think 5 is enough. Alright. Get my island. Serum Visions, no more lands. Oh my god, it's all lands on top. Okay. That's okay, we're just gonna draw nothing but gas from now on. There's also an argument for not fetching anymore since we put 2 lands on the bottom. Raven's Crime. Sure, take my fetches. Looks like we're playing against the Rack, possibly? Which make this Blood Moon kind of... Actually, the Blood Moon might not be terrible. Let's go ahead and play the island. Because they play things like Mutavault, so it turns out they're Mutavaults. Wrench Mind. Discard 2 cards. Okay, well, in that case, let's discard the Mutavault. Or the Scalding Tarn. Magmatic Sinkhole. Okay, that's very good with dealing with Liliana. Let's go ahead and play the Mountain. Okay. Not sure how many lands this deck is playing either. My opponent's, not mine. I feel like it's a pretty low land count. Shrieking Affliction, sure. Shrieking Affliction, okay. Force Negation, that's actually pretty nice. The Rack. I always forget how this works. At the beginning of the chosen player's upkeep, the Rack deals X damage to that player's, where X is 3. Yeah, that's fine. They might just have a hand full of removal. Take 0 here. Spell Snare. Okay, that's pretty good against their Wrench Mind, so. Hit 1 more land, hit that Liliana. Do it. Alright, just loading up on cards here. Sure, we'll just auto yield to that. Jace. Yes, please. Let's go ahead and brainstorm. Let's put away the Kiki Jiki and the Brineborn. Because I don't want them picking them out of my hand, right? Like, I can defend myself with force. I guess the best ones to pick are Snapcaster and Brineborn. Yeah, that seems like the best plays. Because like them taking Kiki Jiki isn't the end of the world. Now we're drawing extra cards too. Oh no, it's Liliana. Alright, let's go ahead and pitch. Let's do... I kind of want to keep the Spell Snare. Yeah, let's just pitch Serum Visions, just in case I have another Wrench Mind. They also play cards like Victim of Night. 1 more land. No! Oh, I have a Cryptic Command. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and still... Let's actually put away the Kiki Jiki and Lightning Bolt here. And pass. Now I have a way to interact with another Liliana if it tries to come down. I was gonna say, I wish I had another land so I could go Snapcaster Force Negation, but Cryptic Command really helps. Smallpox. No. All right. I know I could have played the Brandborn Cutthroat there, but I wanted to keep up Snapcaster Spell Snare just in case. Fatal Push. Okay, that's fine. I guess annoying, but I'm not gonna die because of it. Oh, and we draw another one? Okay, let's put away Sinkhole, Kiki Jiki. And then this next turn I can go Brandborn, Bolt Bolt. Alright. Let's go. Brandborn. Alright, they have a Fatal Push. Okay. That's fine. Now I don't have to bolt. Just keep drawing cards. Put away Kiki Jiki. And I might as well cycle the Remand, so let's put away the Lightning Bolt. And see what happens here. Liliana, okay. Let's go Snapcaster Mage and Force Negation. That way we have the bolt, the Snapcaster start hitting face. I always forget to do that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And at this point, we're just drawing way too many cards for them to keep up. Alright, let's put away Sinkhole Bolt. Play this. Snapcaster. And then we could always bolt them, but I'm just going to hold them in hand because I don't really need to do anything with them. Let's go ahead and Cryptic this. Counter draw. Ensnaring Bridge. Okay, that's going to be a problem if it resolves. Luckily, we have Remand. Let's go Jace. Oh, and Snapcasters. Okay, let's put away the Sinkhole and Kiki Jiki. Play this. And if they try to go for the Ensnaring Bridge, I'll just go Snapcaster, counter draw. Discard a card? Okay, I'll discard the Delta. Alright. And I think this should be it. I feel like the concession will come here. Yeah. Alrighty, against the Rack. Kind of an awkward deck to play against. I think Sinkholes are fine. Blood Moon is definitely bad. Spell Snare is still good. Magmatic Sinkhole deals with Liliana. Let's bring that in. I can bring in a Braid. What's another card that doesn't really do much? I might take out... Yeah, let's take out a Kiki Jiki just because being at 5 mana is pretty tough to get to. Like, we got very lucky there because we had the Jace. But that isn't always the case. That's one of the few times that I draw Jace and I'm like really happy about it. We drew it at a pretty optimal time. Actually I can bring in Ral instead of Kiki Jiki. Seems better than, like, I know I don't have the combo anymore, so I can win out of nowhere. But with a deck against like the Rack, it's just hard to assemble a combo overall. So let me actually put away Deceiver Exarch. Add one of these. No, I think one Ral is fine. I don't want to load up too many on 5s either. Like, we want to try to lower the curve. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep this. I still like having the bolts to deal with Liliana or their Mutabolts as well. Alright, hand is fine. If they start off with turn 1 discard, I'll be sad. which it generally does have. Oh, and they're mulliganing to 5 cards? Okay. It's good for us. Yeah, we'll just let them Inquisition. If they want to take the Force, that's fine. Like, I don't want to 2-for-1 myself when they've already gone down to 5. Yeah, that makes sense. And we're on the draw too. Let's play Island. If they do something like Wrench Mind, I go discard the Abrade and Lightning Bolt. Alright, but they don't. Let's keep that. And I'm gonna play the Polluted Delta here, just in case I need to use the Lightning Bolt. But if they play Liliana and go up, I'm just gonna discard Opt. And I could play Brineborn here, but I think I just want to keep drawing cards. Yeah, because I'm not in a rush to get them dead. Alright, another Brineborn's cool. Just Opt again. I know I can use it for this, but ooh, Remand is nice. Oh, weird, they're stopping us on a draw step. Oh, they have things like Funeral Charm, I believe it is. I think it's an instant, right? I wish I had a Snapcaster here. But this is fine, I guess. Yeah, let's wait one more turn before playing the Cutthroat. Ooh, Serum Visions. Nah, let's Serum Visions instead. Pestermite and Cryptic Command. I don't think I need the Pestermite, but Cryptic Command is pretty nice. Interesting. They just don't have anything? If that's the case, I'm going to play the Brineborn Cutthroat here. The Rack, okay. Yeah, I don't care about the Rack here, so I'm not going to abrade it. The card that I really care about is Ensnaring Bridge. And let's go ahead and play the other one. Actually, no, I don't need to. Sinkhole, okay. The point of not casting the second Brineborn is I know it gets them more it pushes more damage, but if they're able to kill both the Brineborns, then I have no pressure on my end. Fatal Push. Let's see. I could Cryptic Command here, but I don't think I am. I'll just play the second one. Play Brineborn. And yeah, let's keep going. Spell Snare, that's nice. Go ahead and get in for 2. And pass. Thoughtseize. Yeah, this is a card I can Cryptic counter draw. I just don't want them looking at my hand. Steam Vents, that's pretty meh. I'm gonna play Liliana here. Leyline of the Void, that seems like a bad one. I'm just gonna get the pressure going. I'm gonna keep the land in hand too. I don't really need to play it. Oh man, and I have a Jace? Okay. Let's go to attacks first. If that's the case, I'm just gonna play the land and play Jace. And let's just put these on top. Ooh, Castle Locked. That's nice. Ooh, nice. Spell Snare for that. Forgot that was another card that hits it. They can go Castle here. They need to hit... What is that card? Fatal Push to save themselves, but I think it's pretty much over here. So Brainstorm. 1, 2, make the big brain play. Fetch. I'm gonna get a mountain here. Oh, actually, I don't have a bolt in the yard. Okay, let's just get mountain. Getting for 5. Alright, put them to 3. Now any bolt just kills them. And their castle's kind of awkward, because it's just gonna ping them for more life. I could try to be cute and bounce one of their things, but I won't do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, got those games. Let's head over into round 4. Alright, going into round 4 here. Playing against Red T-Rex. This is a hand I can keep. I've got a Blood Moon, I've got Bolt, Snapcaster Remand. Actually, yeah, and I'm on the draw. Okay, that's fine. Being on the draw makes me want to keep this a lot more. My opponent mulled a 6 as well. Oh, no! I feel like this is a terrible matchup. This is what I lost to yesterday. Felt so bad. My Blood Moon is garbage here. Just fetch for Scalding Tarn immediately. Like, Blood Moon isn't terrible. They still have to filter their lands through the Astrolabe. But it's like not great. I think I'm just gonna not fetch here because I want to increase the chance of myself hitting a land. Well, at least we didn't start with Kiki Jiki in hand either, right? We'll just draw into it, I guess. Here they can play the Coatl. Yeah. That's... yeah. That's fine, I guess. I'll just bolt it if I really need to. Astrolabe. I'm just gonna cycle this Remand. Please let me hit land. Cryptic Command. Womp womp. Like, the only way I can win this matchup is if I have the combo. It's like very tough to win otherwise. Land. Let's go. Land. Yeah. Did it. Okay. Does the Blood Moon screw me over more than it does them? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it definitely does. Let's not play the Blood Moon. Let's actually think about our plays. Hopefully they play like Emery and I can just bolt it. Just as long as they whiff on an Urza. If they're even playing the Urza. Astrolabe, okay. Look at all these rocks. Two. Blue, red. Red and 6. Okay. I'm just gonna bolt, snap, bolt. Oh my god, what did I do there? Holy crap. That was a huge mistake. Ooh, Primeborn? No, I need another land. Ooh, man, I feel so bad about that. I guess they're not getting any value just yet. Oh my god, what am I doing? Ugh. Let's put away Blood Moon. Man, I'm not even thinking. I'm just like going through this automatically. I have the combo in hand, but... Oh, this is Niv-Mizzet. Okay. Well, it's not the matchup I thought it was. This. Yeah, so they get all those. That's pretty cool, I guess. Pick the one. At this point, I'm only winning. Definitely with the combo. Ooh. Let's go Snapcaster Opt. Please, more lands. Okay. I mean, I'm not dead yet, right? I take 7 next turn. I guess I need to hit Deceiver Exarch because my Pestermite dies too. The Renin 6. Oh, we're just dead here. Okay, well, can't beat that. They don't know that we're playing the Kiki Jiki combo, so we have that in our favor. I'm gonna want Mystical Disputes, Abrades, maybe Vendilion Click. Blood Moon pretty bad. Remand seem... Actually, Force Negation seems not so great. Put one more card out of here. Spell Snare. All I saw that it got was their Coatls. I guess Coatls are 2 for 1s. Oh, and Renin 6? No, I want to keep that. I could take out a Bolt. Yeah. Actually, maybe a couple Bolts. And still keep the Force Negations. Yeah, that seems fine. I'm just going to aggressively dig for the combo. And try to keep them off of getting their game plan. Alright. Got some interaction. Or I guess cantrips. Remand's my only interaction. Let's go fetch. Get the Shockland. Go Serum Visions. Force Negation. I'm going to put that on top. Hitting our next line drops anyway. And like I said, something I can do is go Brownborn Cutthroat, Force Negation. And I might pitch an Opt. Yeah, because if they play Coatl, I can remand. Okay. That seems kind of good for me. Play the Brineborn. Play Polluted Delta. Swing for 2. And now I don't even have to pitch for the Force. But I might. Just to keep growing this Duder. And also, if that's the case, I'm going to fetch, Shock, go Opt. And I'm not going to tap out of the Remand mana. Keep that on top. Pass. Let's fetch for the island here. I'm gonna get the Mystic Sanctuary and put Opt on top. Then go to combat. I expect them to play Ooh, Assassin's Trophy. Let's go ahead and remand this. Go to combat. Right now we're trying to tempo them out. Alright, Bloodbird Elf. Let's let the trigger happen. Kaya's Guile. Alright, I'm gonna go double opt here. See what we can hit. I would like a bolt. Cryptic Command. Sure, I'm okay with that. Go opt again. And I'll pitch a force. Let's bottom that. Alright, I mean, Snapcaster. Right now we just have a big old chonker. We're at equal life totals too. Hopefully they don't have a Veil of Summer in their hand. That would be pretty annoying. Alright, let's just go to combat. Take care of the Bloodbraid. Sure. They have mana for Niv-Mizzet. Ashiok? That's fine. Sure. Like, it turns off our snaps, but now we can just play our snaps aggressively. Sure, we'll let that keep going. Alright, let's go. Cool. Almost played that by accident. Counter and draw. Play Sulfur Falls. And let's just hit them. If we hit our one bolt, we can go bolt, snap, bolt. We also have opt to try to dig for it. Unless we exiled it. No, we did not. Astrolabe, sure. Ice Fang Coatl, okay. Exile my stuff. Ooh, let's go opt. Try to hit the force. Please? Force. Nope. Not force. Unfortunate. Are they gonna exile my yard? Okay. Alright. Well, rip. I think I put ourselves in the best line of winning there, though. Uro, sure. Yeah, now it feels like we're falling way behind. Let's play the Uro. Yep. It's a lot of value. I forgot to attack there. Okay. All right. There's an Exarch. There's one more. Okay. If we can hit Kiki Jiki, I know I bottomed one too. So it's a fairy. Okay. Oh, they're shocking. Interesting. I guess I can have Niv Mizzet here. So what we need to do is just top deck Kiki Jiki, hope they don't have interaction, and win that way. Because we do have the mana for Kiki Jiki and Exarch. No, that's not getting us there. We're dead. Unfortunate. Let's see what would have been next. Dispute. Yeah, we were a ways away. Okay. Well, not sure how I win these matchups. Arkham's Astrolabe is very hard to deal with our Blood Moons. We don't really get to hose them out of colors. This deck, I also feel like this deck tends to have a lot more basics than most. But anyways, we'll go over into the next round. So I'll see you then. All right, starting up our last and final match for the league. We are currently 2-2 with blue-red Kiki Jiki. In our hand, seems keepable. I've got an Opt, Seaber Exarch, double force. I could pitch one to the other, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, starting off with a mountain. Monastery Swiftspear. Okay. I tend to like seeing Goblin Guide instead of Monastery, but just because it has the added bonus of hopefully hitting a land for us. But in this case, I don't even have the bolt for the Goblin Guard, so I don't mind either way. Alright, taking one. This might also be the mono red prowess deck. Eidolon. Okay, that is a problem. It's definitely not one of the cards I like playing against. Ugh. Let's bottom. Steam Vents. Yep, not much I can do about that. I might have to try to ambush Viper the Eidolon, which feels pretty bad. Having double force will make this seem not as terrible. Fetch for an island. Play Snapcaster. Take our 3. Please don't have many ways to interact. Cool. Alright, sweet. God, they have another one? Okay, at least we have another Snapcaster Mage. Jace. I might just pitch that to the Force. Please leave me alone. Yeah, this is surprisingly not as bad as it was before now that we have Brineborn Cutthroats. It used to be a terrible matchup for Blue Moon. You'd just get steamrolled. It was just like an auto loss. You're gonna get Boros Charm and Indestructible their things. Alright, let's not let that happen. And yeah, let's pitch the Jace. We're still taking the 2 though, which is kind of bad. Serum Visions. Alright. I'll just tap down the Monastery. Or not. I guess I can still tap this down. Play Deceiver here, tap this down, and then go to blocks. Tap target permanent. Yep. Right. I still would have bluffed the attack there. Rift Bolt, okay. Snapcaster Mage. I think I'm just gonna pitch this. Oh man. Let's go Serum Visions. Brineborn and a land. I don't think I need the next land. The Brineborn seems fine as a threat. Just pass. I'm gonna pitch the force here. Or the Cryptic Command. That way I can block with the Snapcaster Mage. But I feel pretty dead here. To skewer the critic says. Ooh, Searing Blades. Yeah, that's gonna be game over. Unfortunate. Oh well. Alright. For our sideboard, let's bring in some Dragon's Claws, Abrades. Angry the Gods I can see coming in. So things that are coming out. Jace. Kiki Jikis. Blood Moons. Cards that can come in. Another Sinkhole is fine, but I think I'd rather have Anger the Gods when dealing click. Remands are pretty terrible as well. Like, their things are so cheap that it doesn't really do anything, it just cycles. I'd rather have cards that actually deal with their things. Let's put an Anger the Gods. Spell Snare is fine, bolts are fine. Everything else is cool. Yeah. Oh, we have 8 here? Okay, and then 1 Mystical Dispute. Yeah, we kind of just lower the curve. Alright. Keep. Alright, with Anger the Gods, it makes me want to keep it, especially with Brineborn Cutthroat as a follow-up. And I have a Cryptic Command. I wish I had a Bolt in this hand. I can also just play the Brineborn as a blocker. Opponent's deciding whether or not to keep. Oh no, it's my turn. Okay. Play this tapped and pass. Are they mulligan to 6 cards? Okay. Goblin Guard? Nope. It's worse. Let's play the Polluted Delta here. Because I can either fetch for just the island or a second red source. And I don't want to block here. Interesting. Didn't actually do anything. Didn't play Skewer the Critics? Or Suspend Rift Bolt? No? Okay. Fetch for that. Alright, I don't want to get greedy. I'm just gonna Anger the Gods here. Having the Cryptic Command makes you feel safer as well. And these double snaps. Draw? Yeah. Rift Bolt, okay. Ooh, Mystical Dispute? Sweet. I'm gonna cast it. I'm just gonna Mystical Dispute here. Actually, let's Cryptic Counter Draw. Because I'd like to hit one more land. That way I can have both Brineborn and Mystical Dispute up. So counter draw. Alright. Spire Bluff is the land, but it's not the land we're looking for. Goblin Guide, maybe that'll help us. Another reason why I like seeing the Goblin Guides more than I like the other things. Oh, they're gonna play Eidolon. Ugh. Opt. Okay, definitely don't want to run that in there. I could try to be greedy and play Snapcaster, take the 4 here, and then take a million off the. But don't think I want to do that. Alright, there's a mountain. Let's play Snapcaster. Target Cryptic Command because it doesn't matter. That is annoying. We're gonna go pretty low here, but I'm gonna play Snapcaster again. I'm gonna go to 7, go to 5. That's pretty bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, I think we're just dead here. Yeah. Oh well. Man. Only 2 wins there, but well, not sure what to do about that one. Got pretty aggressive. Maybe I could have kept the Anger the Gods that turn, but I'm not sure. Wrapping up with Blue-Red Kiki Jiki here. We only went 2-3 in the league. We did go 4-1 yesterday, but like I said, mic wasn't working. I'm not sure why it didn't record. I'd make a couple changes to this list by possibly taking out one Jace and adding in an Archmage's Charm instead, or a Cryptic Command. I don't want to cut down on the number of lands. I tried playing a list with only 22, and it was pretty terrible, especially when you're trying to get to 5 with Kiki Jiki. Like I said, I've always liked blue-red style decks, especially tempo-based ones. Brownborn Cutthroat makes it a lot easier to win games because you get a big threat early on, and you can just protect it with your cards like Remand or Cryptic Command or Force of Negation. I would also probably take out a Ral from the sideboard and maybe add another Ashiok or another way to interact with opponents. I could even add in something like Entrancing Melody, but that's something you'd have to play around with. And if you guys have any questions about the deck, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. I'll also be adding a deck list in the description. And if you have any questions, you can also ask me on twitch.tv/Elmagnificoco. I stream Tuesdays through Thursdays, 7 p.m. through 10 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, if you guys like what you see or have any suggestions for a future video, let me know as well. And I'll try to get to that as quickly as I can and put out a sort of deck tech and another league. But if you guys like what you see, yeah, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.